How often do you visit the market?
Actually, this is my first time here. I've been living in Kitchener for quite a while, but this is actually the first time I've been to this one. So
In the summertime, I try to come once a week.
I come every Saturday when I'm in town.
Probably a couple times a month.
Maybe 2 or 3 times a month.
Every week.
Every Saturday.
Been almost weekly.
Well, this is my first time.
I come to the market maybe once or twice a week.
My first time.
Every week.
Maybe once a month or something.
At least a couple times a month.
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday morning.
Every Saturday morning.
Probably every other weekend.
Every week. Maybe once a month.
Almost every week, actually.
Every week.
Every weekend.
Weekly.
Every second week if we don't get here every week.
Probably come once a month.
Once a week.
I come almost every week.
Every Saturday morning.
Every Saturday.
Every single week, snow, rain, or shine.
What do you like most about the market?
Flowers.
The fresh fruits and vegetables and the fact that I'm, supporting the local economy, I think.
The fresh food, the great meat vendors, everything's so fresh, and the great prices.
Fresh produce, best meat guy in town.
The thing that I love most about the market is just like the social community feel that I get when I come here. I feel more connected to people, and just the produce is always really good and inexpensive, so it works.
The atmosphere, like that there's buskers here and everyone's really friendly.
I just love browsing. I love the people who have the stalls. I love the fresh fruit and vegetables.
I think it's great, actually. And I usually go to St. Jacobs, so I think this is almost better. It's not so crazy busy.
I find the market is cheaper than the grocery store.
I haven't been to one this nice in a really long time. Usually I'm used to the concrete jungle.
It's great. It's very nice, local. Everything seems fresh, organized. It's very nice.
You can see all the products right away. It's very nice products. I love, both the meat, the vegetables. It's very affordable. The prices are really good. And of course, I come also for the atmosphere, right? It's just such a nice place to come on a Saturday morning.
The fresh fruits and vegetables. You see all the same faces all the time, which is really nice.
Everything. It's the community and the veggies are fresh and
Good value, good fresh stuff, good variety. Things are where I know they're going to be. That's good.
The fresh foods and the fellowship. Because I'm a skier at Chicopee Ski Club for years, and we meet here at 9:30 every Saturday morning, have a coffee, chit-chat, buy our groceries, back home.
Eating here.
the fresh produce.
It's about the cheap produce and the local produce too.
The fresh vegetables.
The local foods. It's just a nice environment, excuse to get out, grab lunch.
I like the fruit.
The price and how fresh everything is.
The freshness, the prices, the quality of food, significantly better than going to a grocery store now.
I just like being out, especially outside. Inside is pretty nice too, but the people are friendly and of course the food's good. I don't know. I think that come a long way. I think the fact that they got the restaurants upstairs and stuff too is kind of nice because you can sit and chat with your friends and have a little snack while you're here.
Local produce. The fruit here, I guess. It's fresh.
It's really close. I actually live right on May Place. A good place to get groceries once a week.
I like the atmosphere. It's you can't get this in a grocery store, and it's a lot cheaper, and you get the contact with the people directly. So it has this human feel that you wouldn't get anywhere else. So.
The food, of course, and the people, and all the vendors, and the liveliness of all. It's almost action, kind of, so lots of action here, and it's just beautiful here.
I love the sense of community here. You see children running around, you see older people, you see the musicians are to die for. Like, they're wonderful musicians, you get to know them by name. If grocery stores had musicians, I might consider going to those, but I'm much happier here.
Is there anything in particular you thought you would buy here today?
I came with meat in mind, so I actually just stopped here to pick some up. So,
I mean, you can see kale, everything, all kinds of fresh fruits. So, yeah. And some of them are, and I like the fact that some of them don't get sprayed as well, and you know what's going into them, I think, more so.
I come for Lamb and flowers. Yeah.
The best meat vendor in all of KW.
His steaks. The middle vendor is Montreal smoked meat, and the fresh vegetables.
Produce and any kind of little treats that I see around, like baked goods maybe sometimes.
I pretty much do all my grocery shopping here.
Mostly my fruits and vegetables, and if I can get hormone-free meat.
Fruits and vegetables mainly.
Spinach and the mushrooms.
I come to see the butchers.
Oh no, I'm just looking all the vegetable, fruits, cheese.
We buy everything, lots of vegetables, and nice pieces of meat too.
I like having breakfast upstairs, and then we come down and do the rest of the market.
We buy our veggies every week here.
Fruit, veg, meat.
Just food.
Maybe buying rainbow balloon.
All my vegetables.
Vegetables and fruits.
Just the vegetables, yeah.
Mainly the fruits and vegetables is good price. It's local, fresh, I like all that.
It's kind of my routine now.
Most of my fruit and vegetables, sometimes meat.
Vegetables and fruit.
Often flowers and fresh fruits and vegetables.
The fruit here, particularly.
Everything fresh. So on Saturdays we usually wait all week and then wait until Saturdays to get everything fresh.
I like the cheese over there, the international cheese, and then just fruits and vegetables in general.
Flowers, food, vegetables, fruits, corn especially.
Everything. I don't go grocery shopping to a store, so everything I buy is here.
Is there anything in particular you think that we could do to improve the market?
Well, it's my first time here and I haven't finished looking around, so I guess I really can't say anything on that right now. So.
Not really. I like this. I like the quaint nature of it. You know, I this has everything that I want. So no, not really. Sorry.
Probably parking. I don't have to deal with parking because I walk here, but probably a little better parking.
They started bringing some of the Ontarian local wine vendors in, and then they disappear some weeks, and sometimes they're here. So it kind of brings a nice environment to have more maybe the wine vendors, so you can do your food and wine experience together. So maybe that would be one idea.
No, I think it's perfect.
I think it's pretty great the way it is right now.
People that don't know how to move, that's the problem.
Not really. It's just local market. It seems perfect for me.
The parking.
Parking's difficult, but I don't see how you solve that.
The parking is a problem at times.
I think more vendors upstairs.
Maybe more local produce, because I see many produce from maybe out of the country. But if there are more local produce, it's definitely support for the community and better for the people who can enjoy the nice local foods.
I would like to see more organic and vegetables, more local vegetables.
In the wintertime, I find maybe some of the vendors drop off, so there's not as much choice, but overall I'm pretty happy with it. I still come back.
Have less bruised foods.
Make it bigger.
The biggest thing would be to offer a midweek market. Something similar to what St. Jacobs does on a Thursday and a Saturday. If they ran something on the Wednesday, I'd come up.
I'd like for it to happen more often.
Having it open more days a week.
Bands, or not bands, but music going on, and some more, maybe some lessons on how to cook or something like that. Chef D, for instance. There's no room to grow anymore, so unless they should have more space elsewhere to start up beautiful cooking lessons or something like that, or whatever. Be open Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
I would like to come more frequently, but the problem is that I cannot, being in a wheelchair, come more frequently. This is it for me. I do worry about accessibility issues, of course. I have to. They have the elevators, which is nice, but it's quite a wait for the elevators. You have to, when you want to get upstairs to see the cooking classes or anything else up there, you wait.
If there was one word to describe the market, what would you say?
I would say awesome.
Fresh.
Yippee.
Early. Fresh.
Friendly.
Magical.
It's great. I look forward to Saturday mornings.
Fun.
For happy.
Interesting.
Nice, friendly.
Awesome.
It's cool.
Community.
A great place that's local.
Fabulous, fantastic.
Fun.
Culture.
Friendly.
Great. Fantastic.
Meet people.
Community.
Fresh.
Community spot.
Refreshing, entertaining.
Beautiful. Community.
Do you go to the Kitchener Market?
No, I don't.
Not very often.
I haven't been in a long time.
I've never been there.
No, I haven't. I've gone to St. Jacobs, but I haven't gone to the Kitchener one.
Never, because I live close to the other one, St. Jacob Market.
Probably only been there once.
I would say maybe once or twice a summer.
I go about once a month.
Good.
I don't.
Don't, none. Well, to be honest, never really.
Every now and then, I guess, when I get on payday.
Not that often, unfortunately.
Not very often.
Every couple weekends, I would say.
Not often at all.
Why don't you go more often?
Well, for me, I actually live in Cambridge, so it's not super convenient. I guess like we have to plan a trip.
We usually go to the St. Jacobs one if we're going to go to a market, just because it's bigger and they have more stuff.
It's not something I visit too often. Nothing in particular.
I don't know. I guess no one's really told me about it. Is it exciting?
I should go, but I just haven't been. Anytime I don't have a vehicle, so anytime I have gone, somebody has driven me, and that's just the one that they've gone to. So I just go with the flow. From what I've heard, I know that the St. Jacobs Market is maybe more of a tourist attraction than the Kitchener one, so that could be a reason.
I'm scared about parking. That's why I never go.
Because again, we live close to St. Jacobs Market and it's a lot better, I believe.
I prefer the Waterloo Market.
Reason it's a sidewalk, no parking, hardly anywhere you park, police there, tickets. It's not like used to be.
Sometimes you got bills to pay. Sometimes you have other things you need to do.
It's downtown.
Well, because it's the parking issues and it's really out of my way. Like I'm not usually in that direction.
Probably just timing, and I work on the weekends, so it just depends, timing really.
Live in Waterloo.
Is there anything the Kitchener Market could do to get you to come?
Offer a free bus ride to the market.
Do something outside, like a festival or something to draw people in, I guess.
Yeah, probably, but I couldn't really say what it is. First off, some parking spots would be great. And I think it's something different that we don't have in St. Jacobs Market.
I don't know. I mean, parking would definitely be great, especially with the little ones. It's harder to sort of make them walk farther from the car and all of that business. So, and then also having to carry them and all the stuff back is a challenge. So, I mean, if there was better parking downtown, but I know I get that that's a challenge just all around. So.
Do believe the hours are relatively early. It's only twice a week, right? Is it twice a week?
It's only once a week.
Once a week. So more times a week would be advantageous because everyone works different times, right? So there's days I'm off, Monday, Tuesdays and stuff like that. So I guess if you could go more often, that would be advantageous from that perspective.
Maybe parking?
Sidewalk bigger in street and it's a big mess there.
Earlier timing would definitely help because then I could probably come here a lot earlier than maybe around 10 or 9. Could be here around 7.
Make easier access for parking available and.
The website has the hours and everything, so I think it's pretty straightforward on when they're open.
Talk about it some more, I guess, because I don't hear about it.
I haven't been since I was little, so I don't know.
Perfect. Great.